compete. Your flesh is way too...
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we join you from South Philly, close to 70,000 strong, packing Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Philadelphia Eagles on Sunday Night Primetime. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. The first carry for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football.
And with all this talk about ball security, I can tell you firsthand, Mike, a lot of it just becomes mental. It's like the more you think about it, the more you stress it in practice, it almost gets worse. It's one of those things that when it starts to spiral, it's just hard to pull yourself out.
Oh, it's Silver, right? Great. I know you want it. No touching.
First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. 17 yards on that play. First down, Philadelphia.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Hey! 180! No touch.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. And he gets that to Hardman. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
To throw on 2nd down is Hurts. And he'll take it on in. Devontae Smith, touchdown, Eagles. His first touchdown of the new campaign. Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, quick!
First carry now for Kenneth Walker. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Love to start any drive like that. 18 on the first play. And a first down.
On the double.
A gain of 18 on the play.
Get
First down, Seahawks.
He'll keep it on the ground and keep it with one. And somehow he's going to get a yard out of this. He fought through that first contact. They'll bring up second down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. That's John Campbell getting in there to make the play. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Third down, they need 5. Ready. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. A good run there to the 34-yard line. That is a first down.
Really nice play call there that time. I think early on the quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up, and they're able to move the chains.
Right back to him on first down. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Cut. Ready. Ready. Alert.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And they've got it at the 19-yard line. They're into the red zone and still on the march. First down picked up.
Typically in a 3rd down situation like this, Mike, you're thinking pass, but give credit to this offensive play caller. He flips his tendencies upside down, keeps the ball on the ground. Not only does he get a fresh set of downs, they pick up good yardage.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Go.
They'll stay on the ground. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
At the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18.
Now they'll throw it with Milrow. They'll try to set up the screen here with Walker. He's going to have a 1st down. He's forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That one, take it in. Corey Horton. Touchdown, Seahawks.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back. Even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan, everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. He is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Auburn. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
So in this last possession, Mike, they take the ball away, and they do it from playing cover 3 defense. So what that means is there's 3 deep players. There's 2 corners and a safety. They divide the field into thirds, and everybody else underneath is just looking at the quarterback. Straight zone coverage, played perfectly, leads to a big takeaway.
On first down, it's Milrow. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he'll be run out of bounds. It's a good game. On first down, they pick up 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Seahawks football beginning this second quarter. They've got it second down and 2.
Ready?
Here's a handoff to Walker. And that'll give him a first down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, and pick up the first down.
They converge on him quickly. They'll only get a couple. Zach Barr, the all-pro, makes the stop. From the 21, here's second down and 7. They'll stick with him again. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? Once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
Third and 7. Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Short one into the hands of Gesicki. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? That's taken in, and he will have the first down. So they roll the dice on fourth down in the red zone. And it pays off with first and goal.
I don't think the back was the primary target on this play, but just a great job by the quarterback understanding it's fourth down. I've got to get this ball out of my hand and give our offense a chance at converting, and it's exactly what he's able to do by getting it to his back and letting him pick up the rest. These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's third, and oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, Seattle.
Oftentimes, you can tell the decision about whether or not a team is going to go for it on fourth down based on what they do on third down, and I think they knew they had an extra down in their back pocket. Try on third and goal to go through the air, and even if you fail, you still got one more shot at it, and it results in a touchdown.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Headed left. Buying time. He'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, they do a really nice job taking away his first and second reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. Third and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
We're trying to run here with Barkley. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
No gain on the play. It's fourth down.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. And he's going to have the first down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on fourth down.
And an Eagles first down. First
2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll come back to Philadelphia right after this. Set to go now on first and 10.
63.
They'll move the pocket here with Hurts. Throw on the run is complete. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. Hurts and Brown connect. And it's a first down for Philly.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward. So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
A gain of a yard brings up third and 10.
Third and 10. Here's Hurts. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And the Seahawks are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on fourth down. The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Going for it all. He's got it! A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. Timeout Seahawks. That is their second, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number one. They'll throw on first down with Milrow. To the left side, and is caught by Horton. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and goal.
Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. From the gun, it's Milrow. Forced to his right. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
The Seahawks going to bring their kicker out and try a field goal. This about as short as you can get. That one is good. And the Seahawks build their cushion to 10. It's now 17-7. Interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. On first down, it's Hurts. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver. It's second down. Here's Hurts. Now a screen set up for Barkley. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
On third down, here's Hurts. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
On fourth down, the snap comes to Hurts. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. And he's going to have the Eagles first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion.
First and 10.
Let's go. Trim it.
Hurts will try it again. That one is complete to Hartman. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman, sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
Once again, it's Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
17 yards. That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Hurts to the air on first down. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end.
On second down, Barkley. And the run down inside the 5-yard line. It's first and goal coming up. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
At the 3-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. This one caught at the 4. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive, because they've still got some work to do.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready up. Here we go. Ready.
Regular play action now with Miller. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track.
On him in a flash, and he lost the football. That'll be picked up by the Eagles. And he is going to bring this one back. It is a fumble recovery for a defensive. Greg, Mike, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here, you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around it. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is brought in. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. What a way to kick off the drive. That's a gain of 30 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. He's taken down inside the 10. It's a gain of 29, and it's first and goal.
The 6-yard line.
Back to throw. That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second and goal.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball.
And he's going to be dropped. They get to him back at the 15-yard line. That is Josh Uche. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season. Work to do following the sack. It is third and long. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on third down.
And so far throughout the course of the game, I think the secondary's actually done a really nice job of taking him away. He's clearly one of their best players, one of the top players in the league. They're going to continue to find ways to target him. So defensively, it doesn't matter if he has 0 catches or 10. He is always going to be a focal point of this offense. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Hurts. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Sean Murphy-Bunting.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before the snap, when he thinks he has the answers, the secondary changes the questions, and they've been rewarded with 3 picks for their effort.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
He'll look to throw.
First down,
And deep for the back of the end zone. And that ball led him too far. Too wide. Out of bounds. Incomplete.
Andrew Makuba on the coverage.
So the challenge not successful, and on top of that, they are now down to just 1 timeout remaining. They can jig the left side. He's got him. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. He's got a man. That's Watson. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
A gain of 7. And the Seahawks first down.
Now give on the ground. And it'll be brought down as we tick towards the end of this 3rd quarter. So we are through 3. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. 4th quarter begins on the ground. And he's in. Touchdown, Seahawks. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they...
Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
That makes the score Seahawks 26, Eagles 21.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown, trying to kick it back the other way. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want a defender return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Hurts delivers it quick to Brown. And they will finally run him down. A big one here in the 4th quarter. 33 yards.
Big-time play there as they try to cut into this 4th quarter deficit. At this point in the game, Mike, remember, you're just going to get a couple more possessions, so you have to make the most of them, especially with the lead being this close for the taking.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And they finally get him down, but not before he brings it to the 4-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
That one is complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Big play for the Eagles as they will try for 2. On the zone read, he'll keep it himself. And he is not able to get to the goal line, so they stop him and not bump the lead up to 3. It remains a 1-point game.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up first down.
Open space to the 35. Oh, what a run. Down inside the 30-yard line. A gain there of 23 yards. First down, Seattle. Give up the middle, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Eagles' 24-yard line.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. The Philly faithful making some noise on their feet before 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away, and he's taken down.
I see a lot of tired legs out there on both sides of the field, Mike. Looks like this pass rush has found a little bit of a second wind. They come away with a big-time sack, and it brings up 4th down.
Got the distance, and it's good. He knocks it through from long range. They move out front and take the lead here in the 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
63.
Now Barkley. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
10 yards on the pickup.
A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. Hey!
From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They still have all 3 timeouts, and here we go with 1st and 10. Here comes Barkley. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
12 more yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 19.
A first down throw for Hurts. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. Truth be told, the tight end probably would have been better off dropping that ball. Let's talk about this corner. Not only diagnosing the play, but being physical enough to bring the big tight end down for a loss.
Here's a big one. This third down.
Trimmer. Hey, easy, 63, back.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Moving outside the pocket. He's got it at the 7. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
The 7-yard line.
Great. Hey! I know you with it.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. Well, the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing when he's...
And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Elliott on now for the PAT. The kick is good, and the Eagles will up the lead to 5.
Seahawks 29. James Elliott to kick.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. Now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field.
And the Seahawks first down. It's a gain of 35. First down, Seahawks.
Ready up. 60 back, 60.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute.